Hello, guys. This is Shar. Now I'm back. What the heck is going on with these rappers, y'all? What's going on with these rappers? Young, old, new, not so new, male, female. What's going on with them? Now, rapper Glorilla has since been arrested on marijuana and drug charges. Y'all, it's being reported that rapper Glorilla, also known as her government name, Gloria Hallelujah Woods, arrested in Georgia after police responded to a burglary at her home and found rugs. Now, this is a report from Atlanta Alive, which is a news channel out there. It says Forsyth County Sheriff's Office and deputies responded to Wood's home after three suspects had entered the house where they were stealing items. Then someone began firing at the intruders. The suspects ran away when they heard gunfire erupt. According to the sheriff's office, no injuries were reported. Now, it's being said that Glorilla wasn't even home. So how is it that she's being arrested? But I'm assuming it's that same type of law. Like, for example, if you get pulled over and if a pow is in the car or any type of rugs or controlled substance, they're going to automatically charge and arrest the owner of the gun, which, I'm sorry, not the owner of the gun, but the owner of the car, which I figure that's always been a crazy law to me, especially if the person who owns the home is not home. She had family members staying in the home. And it also goes on to say, as deputies were investigating, they found marijuana and in the master bedroom closet. The sheriff's office charged Woods with felony possession of marijuana and possession of a Schedule 1 controlled substance, which I looked it up. AI said a Schedule 1 controlled substance is basically a highly addictive controlled substance, which it probably was like Perk or that girl named Molly, or maybe it was X, who knows. But yeah, so she was arrested. She was only detained. I don't even think she was detained for a full 24 hours. She posted bond for about $22,000 some odd dollars. Rapper Yo Gotti is her manager, so it took her no time to get out. But she's gonna have to report back to court for this, and hopefully she will be found not guilty because she wasn't even home. I mean, this is a felony charge, so it could be serious in that, I'm sure she doesn't want a felony charge on her. But let's listen in on this clip from the local news in her hometown of Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis rapper Glorilla is arrested in Georgia just days before she's set to perform at her Glow Bash at FedEx Forum. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hirsch. She was arrested on drug charges. However, Glorilla's attorney says there's more to the story. WRG's Raven Copeland joins us now live from FedEx Forum. And Raven, fans are wondering if this will impact tomorrow's concert there.
Yeah, Greg and Stephanie, organizers told WREG that the show will go on. Today, the FedEx Forum tweeted a ticket link for the Glow Bash, and they tweeted that out for people to buy more tickets. They said the tickets are still on sale, and that will happen tomorrow night at the FedEx Forum. Now, as fans prepare for the event, Glorilla, her attorney, and the community are reacting to her arrest in Georgia.
Days before Glorilla is set to headline her inaugural Glow Bash at the FedEx Forum, she was arrested on drug charges in Forsyth County, Georgia. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says this all started in the overnight hours of Saturday, July 20th, when deputies responded to a burglary call at the rapper's home. The police report shows someone in the home fired shots at a group of people who broke in and stole items. The suspects were gone when deputies arrived, and during their investigation, deputies say they smelled illegal drugs. Deputies then executed a search warrant and found marijuana inside the master bedroom closet. They charged Glorilla, the homeowner, with felony marijuana possession and possession of Schedule I controlled substance.
If it was anybody else, if it was another Jane Doe, just because it's Glorilla, they make a big deal out of it. If it was Lakeisha down the street, it would have been nothing.
Glorilla's attorney, Marissa Goldberg, tells WREG that the rapper was out of town and her family was home at the time of the burglary. Your news leader went on Bill Street to hear what people have to say about her arrest.
I think that's the absolutely most craziest thing I've ever heard, because she wasn't there first and foremost. Second of all, we don't necessarily know what happened in that situation. The robbers could have left it there. Anything could have happened.
She wouldn't have been there. So how do you know somebody that planted drugs? How do you know somebody in her family that had it? How do you know it could be anything?
Now, Glorilla was released the same day on a $22,260 bond. And again, she is expected to perform tomorrow night at her Glow Bash at FedEx Forum. Now, she tweeted about her arrest and she said, long story short, my house gets invaded and I'm the only one that gets arrested. Now, Glorilla's attorney says that there have not been any arrest warrants in touch with that home invasion. And she went on to say that Glorilla is a victim, not a suspect. Reporting live from downtown Memphis for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel 3.